New notification. Microphone unmuted.
Yeah, come on, come on. Just one, man. Yeah, come on. Just one, man. Just one, man. Well, bro, hi. Welcome to Sri, bro.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And that gets things running. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, Erling Haaland is very much the player in all of football in so many ways. His development really owes to the fact that he made all the best choices. The clubs, the coaches, everything has been meticulously planned, and an awful lot of that would be attributed to his dad's experience.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper. They've got to make this nice and quick.
And that is a little undercooked. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Isak. He's had it taken off him. Rudiger, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Takes the shot! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Brazil really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
And he's had it nicked away. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Neymar looking to penetrate opposition lines. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
He's had a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of staves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Oh, that's fabulous. And the cross comes in. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Brazil couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Elise is someone with real dynamite in his boots. So it is still 0-0. And here's Isak. Isak! And it's hit the woodwork and out. Bergkamp.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Neymar. Real chance here. Cruyff. It's a goal kick. Well, that has not gone well. There's a sharp little ball here. That has ended up in no man's land. Paris Saint-Germain look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Szoboszlai. Is there any support? He might not need it. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That's really well manoeuvred. No, it's come to nothing. Onana. It's a pretty loose pass. A goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Takes a shot! Sensational from Haaland! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. The breakthrough strike. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Paris Saint-Germain are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Paris Saint-Germain have taken the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And it's Marquinhos. Olise, and that could set him on his way. Oh, just skips past his man. Oh, he's been caught napping. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Marquinhos. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Oh, this looks sharp. Bergkamp gets a foot in here. And there's the end of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 10. Neymar.
Whistle goes and we start the second half.
Camisa 4.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Big chance! It's a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Paris Saint-Germain are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And the finish! He has done it! Just one goal in it now! Game on! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still...
Chance! Rashford. Vinicius Junior. Well, they are still trailing and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Tries a shot! He's got a goal! Brazil are back in business! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Can he get it through? Nice interception, well timed. Goal kick, as confirmed by the referee.
Teremos uma substituição.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Short changes him with that pass. Out towards the flank. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, that's a key interception. Hakimi. More and more pressure on the ball here. Brazil perhaps contemplating their next change here. Simons. Brazil can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
It's a mighty effort! Didn't quite get enough on that.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
Great run on the overlap here. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now, can they get him away? Haaland. Good offside that time. Oh, that's well spotted. Into the last quarter of an hour. Marquinhos. And claimed it back swiftly.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Well read, and the danger is averted. Tries to play it through, and he's onside. Diaz. Can he finish? They're going to be quick to recover this. Diaz looking sharp there. Now it's Simons. And he was quick to react. Oh, they could be caught out here. And De Bruyne! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And they've got their lead back. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
It's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and the player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potential.
Rashford! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
That's the keeper's ball.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Foram indicados 4 minutos de acréscimo.
Oh no, what has happened here? Simons gets through on his own. Played with speed from back to front. Engages and forces him off the ball. Tries to pass it through. Filippo Inzaghi, and he's lost his man here. And that has been clubbed away. And that will be it. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, the game plan for me just looked...
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
Everyone will like it, yeah. Especially against okay.
There's the whistle. Serginho, now he is quick.
Rapid, Peter, absolutely rapid.
I suppose if there was such a thing as a model Brazilian fullback, he'd be pretty close to it, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you don't win all those honours at club and international level without doing something right.
Knocks it out wide. Alexander-Arnold, big header! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Schlotterbeck. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Nice-looking ball. Alexander-Arnold kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Marquinhos. And it's made its way to him. That is lovely. He's going for goal! Oh, what a big quick... Oh, he's been caught napping! That's a corner kick. And we have our very first corner. Kimmich is there, and he can get that clear. Played it early. Alexander-Arnold tries to clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. First quarter of an hour gone. Now it's Cruyff. And he has been fouled there. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. And that is high.
The moans and groans are predictable. He felt compelled to try. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And this is Van Nistelrooy. That has not gone well. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And here's Mbappe. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Could move up a gear here. And here's Cruyff. Has a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game.
Hi, Scooby bro. Hi, bro. Welcome to stream, bro. Hi, welcome to stream. Hi, bro. Welcome, bro. Hi, bro. Welcome to stream, bro. Hi. Hi, bro. Welcome to stream, bro. Hi. Watching live. I want to like video games. Sure, you guys okay? No digital kind of a support game. Okay.
Serginho can get it clear. Milan are looking to go forward now. Always onto this. Just the goalkeeper to beat. He's having a shot! They've done it! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Messi at his razor-sharp best there.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Serginho. Cruyff. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Milan look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Nicely shaped ball, well read, and the danger is averted.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Serginho looking for a runner. Van Nistelrooy. Van Nistelrooy! Now that is commitment to the cause. Up he goes! No, not the best of headers.
I think he did really well to get the shot away, to be honest, given how much pressure he was under at the time.
Now who's going to be first to this? Serginho is onto this. Played into the middle. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, that is a nice touch. Out of play for a goal kick. Serginho. That's good running with the ball. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Schlotterbeck. And he goes cross-field. And here's Bruno Fernandes.
Minutos de acréscimo.
Now it's come to nothing. Hakimi. Pass somewhat off target. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Onana. And there's the end of the first half. Some first half thoughts?
Brazil really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 15. Vai ser substituído.
Here's the start of the second half.
Camisa 9.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
This looks promising. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Brazil, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Marquinhos. He's found a way through. Yep, it's a corner. Corner number 3 coming up. Guardiola gets it away. Chance! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Hernandez brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Alexander-Arnold. Some resolute defending there. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Alexander-Arnold. He can run onto that. He's shifting through the gears here. He's had a shot! He's trying his best to keep it in play here.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
It's a promising position. Hernandez. Ball driven towards... Oh, smashing header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
No, he wasn't going to let him past. Great vision. Oh, what a ball! Opts to play it back. It's a good ball out wide. Mbappe looking to get on the end of this. Onana. And this is Van Nistelrooy. He's in a great position here. He's had it taken off him. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. He's having a good look here. So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. He's having a go. Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Now it's Rashford. And no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Messi. Now then, the ball's come loose. And here's Mbappe. He's tried one! Oh, that is outstanding! About as smooth as it gets. And they are cruising away. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is... It's Rashford!
No mistake! The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
So is this the start of a comeback? Brazil do have options available on the bench if they want to... And the shot! And it's there! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Milan blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Well read, nice interception. Tries to pass it through. Marquinhos. Oh, it's a great ball here. Oh, it's come loose. No, he refuses to take the bait. Bruno Fernandes. That ball looks a good one. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Aims beyond the defence. Messi receives it in a good position here. Messi! It's a loose ball. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now, what about a counter-attack? Kimmich simply refused to be outdone there. And here's Rashford. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident. That's rather hopeful. And that is a truly outstanding save. And it's being shifted off it. That is good strength. 4 extra minutes added on. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Robson. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, outsmarting him this time. Can he get it through?
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
He's picked his way through. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so... will trouble more or less everyone. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited, and deserved to be.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
ദൈവങ്ങളെല്ലാം ലൈക്ക് അടിക്കുക, മാക്സിമം ഷെയർ ചെയ്യുക. ഓക്കെ.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
And what's more, a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true, just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful.
Hernandez. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Oh, smashing header! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And it's made its way to him. That is a great pick out. Oh, that's well spotted. Hernandez. And it's Cruyff. De Bruyne. Onana. And he was quick to react. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Good ball, good take. He might be in. Mbappe! Goal! Al Hilal! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. Brazil are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And the pass is intercepted. That's a nicely shaped ball. Hakimi gets across to intercept that. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Osimhen. Threads one in. Osimhen looks to get on the end of this.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That'll be a throw-in. De Bruyne. Now it's Mbappe. Big chance! Marquinhos. Cruyff takes control of it and he's on the move. Nicely aimed pass. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's Cruyff.
Brazil really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Cruyff, he's gone for goal! Quick look, then play. Climbs up big! Really well taken goal. They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Now it's Dani Olmo. He's away! Just the keeper to beat! That's brave goalkeeping, really decisive.
Well, his positioning was just spot on, and he made the goal look an awful lot smaller.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And the shot's on here. Dani Olmo, passing is crisp and sharp, and he's worked it through. Now it's Mbappe, and he's searching, takes a shot! They are queuing up to have a go here.
Al Hilal really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from.
It's a mighty effort! He's missed, but not by that far.
Hernandez certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Balde, looking for options for movement. Onana, Marquinhos. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. It's a pretty loose pass. Cruyff into the final 5 minutes of the first half. De Bruyne can so cleverly bypass the press. Not the most accurate pass. Onana. Hernandez. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Well, that pass isn't the best. Osimhen is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Rashford.
2 added minutes has been
Hernandez.
indicated.
Now here's the delivery. Oh, what a climb! Goal, Brazil! And the comeback is complete. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
And the half-time whistle goes. Brazil come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. The midway point of the game.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1.
Substitution in progress.
There's the start of the second half. De Bruyne. Brazil do appear to have made a half-time change.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Oh, easy pickings there. Van Dijk. That's been cut out, well played. It's Raul! Oh, that was no routine save.
Raul really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. Real chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Al Hilal have the chance to go the other way. Now this could be a chance. Osimhen, and the finish! And that's caused a worry or two.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Driven forward, Mbappe is onto it in a flash. Dani Olmo, who's set up one goal so far. Mbappe! That's the keeper's ball.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now, can they get him away?
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Now, it's in! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Brazil clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Brazil do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Now it's Rashford. And he's intervened well there. De Bruyne. Dani Olmo. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Oh, outsmarting him this time. De Bruyne. He can run onto that. And he's certainly... Mbappe! Rashford. Raul. That is ended up in no man's land. Nicely weighted ball. Well timed. Excellent interception. Dani Olmo. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Dani Olmo. He's got away. Hangs one in. Can he stop it going out? Rashford.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Knocks it into space. Mbappe, and the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Hakimi. He's a sharp little ball here. Brazil have got it back, and the volley. And reclaimed it in a trice. Tries to play it through. Oh, perfectly measured that. Caught offside that time. That was good alertness. Aims beyond the defence. That has not gone well. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Rashford is sporting a guilty look after that. Chance! Yes! And the lead is extended still further.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
And yes, it's him again. Up he goes! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Hakimi. Raul.
Oh, great feat, that.
Raul. He's found a way through. Dani Olmo. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing.
And now,
any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Brazil definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me. It's Rashford!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Cruyff. Showing good feet. Great chance! Oh, he's won it! The most decisive of all goals! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
the goal scorer for Brazil after 4 minutes is number 18, Johan Cruyff.
And with that, the end. And that is how you do it. One quick draw. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're up and running. Botafogo have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter. The wider players in the front three are key operators in how it all works on and off the ball. They have to provide for the central striker, of course, and protect their fullbacks, so they'll get few breathers. If these two don't make a good impression, there are quite good replacements on the bench.
And now the breakaway. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter.
And he's had a hit! That is decidedly lacking.
Brazil really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity.
There could be trouble here. He's picked his way through. Shot a goal! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Defending of the desperate variety. He's tried one! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Hernandez brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Serginho. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Costa Curta is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. That has ended up in no man's land. Showing good feet. Can he finish? Goal! Brazil! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Brazil are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
It's a pretty loose pass. Botafogo look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Opts for safety. That's been cut out, well played. And it's Serginho. Oh, that's a key interception. He is through here. Tries a shot. He scores. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive. The finish, exquisite.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Brazil are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the look.
Chance for a shot! And it's there! A again in a trice, and they are soaring. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
A case now of complete control.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Soboslai. Serginho.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. He won't be happy with that one. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's the keeper's ball.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Great ball if he can get there. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. And he shoots! And it's in! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Oh, that goes for a shot! It's a goal! With half-time at hand! Perfect timing! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
And yes, it's him again. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And there's the end of the first half. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this. Well, time to catch your breath after a manic first half. Goals, goals and more goals, but only one between them.
Senhoras e senhores, vamos desejar feliz aniversário de casamento a dos nossos sócios torcedores. Substituição no time do Botafogo. Camisa 15. Vai ser substituído pelo jogador.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Now this could be a chance. Passing is crisp and sharp. Van Dijk. Bergamy. Now it's Szoboszlai. He's in space and looking for options. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Right card! It's off target and by quite a way.
Botafogo have found chances hard to come by, so that's perfectly understandable.
Played out wide, and this is Pele! Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. And here's Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai. Cruyff was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Brazil can breathe again, just.
simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that was nowhere near his best.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Rijkaard has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. Turns back here, probably the best option. Costa Curta, not the most accurate pass. Good running, strong, and has a shot! He's got away with one there.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Well, it was a chance, but meat and drink for the keeper.
I was expecting him to play it in until I saw his run-up.
Szoboszlai, now it's Brahim Diaz, and he's on his way! Oh, well played. Kept cool and dealt with it.
Botafogo really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again. It's Rashford!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Szoboszlai. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And it's been given away. Chance! Now, in he goes again. Decent enough try.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Onana gathers from the goal kick. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's got a chance! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Brahim Diaz. Pele conjures time and space where few can. Cruyff. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Half an hour gone in the second half. Cruyff in acres of space out wide.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Out towards the flank. That's an excellent interception. Serginho. And it's Szoboszlai. Hernandez. Rashford. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's Diaz. Cruyff. Serginho. Rashford. He's going for goal! He should have put that one away.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the two-goal cushion.
Substituição no time do Botafogo.
Corner number 2 then.
Camisa 9. Camisa 22.
Costa Curta getting this one clear.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Camisa 8. Camisa 23. Teremos uma
Well, quality
substituição.
clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with him.
He's gone for goal!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. And here's Isak, and back it goes. Now it's Pulisic. Little doubt, that is a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Costa Curta. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now it's Messi. And that is that. Brazil have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Brazil clearly came into this match with a good game plan, one designed to capitalise on an obvious weakness. They'd identified that and never really let go.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
New notification. Microphone unmuted.
Hi bro, welcome to stream bro. Hi. Iron Man bro. Hi. Welcome bro. Thanks for coming bro. Thank you. Thanks for coming bro. For watching and please like, share and subscribe guys. Okay. Thank you bro. Thank you.
So we're all raring to go again. In life, of course, there's so much more important than this game, and yet this game feels so important. It is crucial, imperative that the teams harbouring ambitions to go a long way come smoothly out of the blocks here, and it's all building up very nicely. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I've been very impressed with this fella up in Meccano. We all know of his impressive record, but he's a lovely blend of athleticism and technical nous that he developed from quite an early age. It'll be interesting to see who his opponents bring to the table to test him, because testing him demands a lot.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Roll, here's onto this. Roll! Oh, just over.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. It's gone for a throw-in. Carries far too far and out of play. It's not an especially good pass, that. It's roll! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised.
It has to be said, an absolute gift.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Camisa 23.
Brazil make the perfect start. They are already ahead. Isaac! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Chance! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
This is the time you need that pace.
Cruyff wins the duel this time. Now it's Raul. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! Mighty close.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Pressing high and with purpose. Cruyff with the foul. Now it's Vardy. Well, that looks a decent ball. Now that's well seen too. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That is a jarring tap. And there's the shot! Oh, within an inch or two.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
He's picked his way through. Real chance! They've scored! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Well, there was to be no other outcome.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Brazil are now luxuriating in a two-goal. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Isak. Cruyff looking to be a menace in the final third. Has a look and plays it forward. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that's a simple one for the keeper. He's a sharp little ball here.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Crunching tackle. And the finish! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. And that really is so impressive. A case now of complete control.
Well, they're very much the better.
Tries a shot! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
Well, at least he was in the right position and he reacted quickly enough. The manager will like that.
Brazil heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. And that pass just didn't quite work. And it's Cruyff. That's rather hopeful. Outstanding save to keep that out.
Brazil certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that's a key interception. And this is Vardy. Works it forward. No, that's been intercepted. Droll. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And they can counter here. And we've reached half-time. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Brazil will be wanting more of the same in the second half then. Utterly dominant in the first period, and they're 3-0 up.
substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 12.
Here's the start of the second half.
Camisa 24. Camisa 4. Camisa 7.
Hernandez takes control of it and he's on the move.
Camisa 1. Camisa 27. Camisa 9. Camisa 11.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Cristiano Ronaldo. There's the shot! Sticks it away! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really...
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Cristiano Ronaldo! The glamour and the glory! About as smooth as it gets. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. It's become a case of men against boys.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Roll! He has done it! And that was his 20th goal for this team.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, such a clever... It's roll! Brazil perhaps contemplating their next change here. Oh, it's come loose. Good read, needed to be. And that was very necessary. Rashford! And it's hit the woodwork and out. It's run loose. Who's going to get Messi? It's in! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them. Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Takes a shot. He's put his foot right through that one.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Petzela. Front-footed pressing going on here. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Oh, look, Peter, this has been a textbook illustration of how not to defend, and finally, they've decided to single him out.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the... It's Rashford! Oh, that's fabulous! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Tries from distance. Oh, impressive strike.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. gone for goal! Oh, denied at the last.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Albert Ferrer puts his foot on the gas. Good claim, no margin for error there. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That's really well manoeuvred. Takes a shot! No mistake! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Another one! This must be his personal high. A heavy challenge. And this is Raul. Cristiano Ronaldo! He scored! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Oh, there was plenty on that. Oh, what a mistake! He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Messi.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Cremona can change now with a break in play.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
Not much subtlety about that challenge. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Foram indicados 6 minutos de acréscimo.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And he's there to make the challenge. Cruyff is the guilty party there. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. And this is Messi. And Messi! Messi! Genius! That is a gem! An absolute gem! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And now he has two. So there's going to be another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
And here's Cruyff. And he's in decent chance! He scores! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And and time is up. Brazil pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness.
Guys, if you guys watching this channel first, please subscribe and share, guys. Okay. Thank you.
ഇത് വിളിച്ചു ആ
Submit bro, hi pro exclusive. Submit bro, hi. Thanks for watching, guys. Please share and subscribe. Okay. Thanks for watching, guys.
മെഷീനൊന്നും വർക്കാത്തണ്ടോ തൊണ്ണൂറ്റാറിന് നെയ്മർ നമുക്ക് മെക്സിക്കുണ്ടായിട്ട് അങ്ങനെ വിളിച്ചു in master.
Thanks for watching, guys. എല്ലാവരും Thanks for watching, guys. Please share and subscribe, guys. Okay. Set with something. Bye watching, guys. എല്ലാവരും ലൈക്ക് അടിക്കൂ, ലൈക്ക് പ്ലീസ് ലൈക്ക്. Bye watching, guys. Like please like.
In natural.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So that's got things underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
I think Theo Hernandez is one of the most exciting fullbacks in the game. Rarely have I seen a player display all the qualities needed in a complete fullback at such a tender age. And at it
Shapes to shoot! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. That was easy, almost too easy.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Just the goalkeeper to beat. Mbappe! Goal! 2-0, and in next to no time. There was to be only one outcome.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Looking for the run. Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Mbappe. Looking to play him in. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe is on his own. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Isak. Isak showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. It's Neymar! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught napping. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And it's Serginho. And here's Raul. Takes a shot. Just off target.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much of that.
for watching, guys. Please leave us a like, okay? Okay, subscribe as well, like. So be a support here, okay? Live and like, click maximum share here, okay?
Costa Curta. Played in deep. Oh, what a climb! Cleared without complication. Stood up well to him there. That's a cute ball. He can run onto that.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Hernandez wins the duel this time. Looking for options for movement.
Brazil really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Now it's Berbatov. And it's Berbatov. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Hernandez. Hernandez.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
And he's... Can he finish? Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Danny Olmo can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Just eases him off the ball. Neymar couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Hernandez, and he welcomes it in. He's shifting through the gears here. Can he finish? Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many...
He's having a shot! They've scored! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And he's through, it's one-on-one. There's the shot! He's got a goal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Brazil playing for pride here, the match surely beyond them. And this is Raul. Oh, just skips past his man. And the whistle goes for half-time.
Senhoras e senhores, vejam no telão os horários dos trens nas principais estações da região. Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 4.
And the second half gets underway.
Camisa 23.
Brazil come out for this second half with a different lineup. The manager has made a big call here.
Camisa 19.
That's Wake, and he's managed to get free. And that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, easy pickings there. He's having a go! A real chance and a real let-off.
Brazil really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Great vision. That's a... Mbappe! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Oh, taken with style. Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has.
Oh, what has happened here? Musiala. Musiala will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Yeah, it's come to nothing. Forwards and with intent. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Now it's Neymar. He could be in here. Neymar. Chance for a shot! Really well taken goal. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
It's become a case of men against boys.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Nicely shaped ball. Oh, there's a probing ball. Moved on forwards. Madueke. Brazil are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Onana. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's well spotted. It's not an especially good pass, that. And this is Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And he cuts out the supply. Neymar. And it's Musiala. Rashford. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Berbatov. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Musiala. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Nicely weighted ball. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Serginho. Now, what about a counter-attack? Well, that is one way to stop him. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Some of them aren't happy with that challenge and they're getting involved. Steady. No, that's been easily repelled. Neymar. Now it's Musiala. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Just the keeper to beat! He's had a shot! Upamecano. Serginho. Cruyff. Now it's Messi. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Conte has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
Well, when the ref tells you you're going to get booked next time, you should listen.
Oh, impressive strike. Messi. There's a sharp little ball here. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. He's found a way through. Cruyff. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Cruyff has got himself a free kick. And here's Messi. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Played out to the right. Berbatov providing an outlet on that flank. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And we're done. Brazil suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the...
Six guys, എല്ലാവരും ലൈക്ക് അടിക്കുക, സപ്പോർട്ട് ചെയ്യുക.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Brasil e França.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, it's hard not to be impressed with...
Shapes to shoot! Goal! Brazil! An extraordinary start! Breakthrough in next to no time!
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. He's shifting through the gears here. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And it's made its way... Mbappe! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Mbappe has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And Berbatov! He scored! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if...
And the shots! Trustbar comes to the rescue.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Great skill, that's nice. Robertson was in no mood for any of that.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Thinks about the shot, and the shot! Well, now it's a race, and it's come back out to him. And we have our very first corner. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Robertson, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Brazil have the chance to go the other way. Dani Olmo cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Mbappe. Onana simply refused to be outdone there.
This is the time you need that pace.
This looks promising. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Khan sends that a long way. Brazil are looking to break at pace. Brazil have reclaimed it. Oh, he's burst through. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Robertson did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Tries to pass it through. That is good alertness. Serginho. Now who's going to be first to this? Mbappe. Marquinhos tries to play it through. And he's managed to get rid. And claimed it back swiftly. He's tried one! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Hakimi usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
It's their second corner of the game. And the keeper beats it away. Out for a throw. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Mateus. Now it's Hazard. He has found the way through. Now it's Berbatov. Great vision. Well, that pass isn't the best. Serginho. Now it's Neymar. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Berbatov.
That was lovely, that.
And he's... Berbatov! Marvellous goal! And that really is so impressive. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. So we reached the halfway point.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
So off we go once more.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Spread neatly, brilliantly cut out. Now there's the clearance. Serginho. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Driving forward. And he's going for goal! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Brazil have their third corner. And it's Marquinhos. And now they can spring out of defence. Chips it through. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He's picked his way through. Now it's Neymar. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Comfortable claim for the keeper.
Neymar will have to accept some flack for that. Was anyone really expecting it?
Hazard. Can he get on the end of this? Brazil really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. And there's his chance to lead the counter. That's a shade optimistic. Onana. Dani Olmo. Well timed, excellent interception. Dani Olmo is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And this is Berbatov. Takes aim and... Terrific header! No, not the best of headers. Hakimi. Marquinhos. Dani Olmo. And it's Serginho. Here's Onana. Hakimi. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Aims beyond the defence. Khan getting this one clear. Threads one in. It's Neymar!
That's just playing it safe and simple. Brazil really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And here's Neymar. And it's Marquinhos. Hakimi. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Good take, and is he in? He came in hard, very hard. Berbatov. That has not gone well.
France clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Neymar. Nice defending, it's got the job done. Looking for options.
Got to be quick moving this forward.
Serginho makes the interception. Onana. Serginho. Nice looking ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Van Dijk. Brazil are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Upamecano kept his eye on it, and he's there. Knocks it into space. Played through into space. He's in plenty of space here. And that has been cleared.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
Corner number 2 then.
Camisa 10. Neymar. Camisa 20.
Spread out to the left. Now it's Foden.
Camisa 23.
France can try it again now.
Teremos uma substituição.
Corner number 3 coming up. Big header! That's a half-decent try.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Upamecano gets a good foot in there. Oh, that's fabulous. Great chance! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
Marquinhos. Hakimi. And that will be the final act. Brazil can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, the game plan for me just looked a little confused, and the crowd seemed to pick up on this early on, and it just created a kind of negative vibe around the whole stadium, and I think this performance was one best deleted from the memory bank now.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Brazil.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. There's the whistle.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role.
Haaland! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. Brazil are looking to go forward now. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Bernardo Silva. He's a real box of tricks, Peter, with a...
It's Rashford! Short changes him with that pass. And it's Olmo. Marquinhos. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. They're battling for the right to play in the early stages. De Bruyne. And here's Haaland. He's tried one! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Great vision. Onana. Dani Olmo. And Hakimi. Marquinhos. Raul. Dani Olmo. He is through here. Gets his head on it! No, he didn't quite meet it right. 0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Dani Olmo, and it's Rashford. Oh, played through for the wide man. And it's Marquinhos.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Marquinhos. Dani Olmo. Now it's Rashford. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. But he's well positioned here. Roll! Gets good distance on it. And it's Marquinhos. Oh, well played, well played. That's good running with the ball. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bernardo Silva. Oh, that's nice. And De Bruyne! Goal! Manchester United! There is the breakthrough! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Now it's Isak. It's played through for him. And it's Rabiot. Probing pass. Bernardo Silva looking to run onto it. Marquinhos.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Floated through. That's an excellent interception.
Brazil truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Bernardo Silva is the team's great visionary. Rabiot. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Isak. Aimed beyond the defence. And it's Marquinhos. And here's Isak. Now this could be a chance. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And here's Isak. Isak!
There will be
And
1
for a
minute at
moment, time stood still. Opts for safety. De Bruyne. And the first half is done. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 17. Number 9.
And we're underway again.
Rabiot.
Brazil can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Coming on the field.
Rashford.
Number 26.
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Number 13. Modric. Number 47. Phil Foden.
Shaping up to have a
Number
crack from
8.
here.
Messi.
Rashford! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Neymar. Modric. And this is Ronaldo. Modric gets into a good position. That's a shade optimistic. Van Dijk to Marquinhos. Onana. Raul. Dani Olmo. And here's Isak. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. He's had a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Rashford deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Camavinga. And it's Neymar. Tries to pass it through. Neymar. Brazil still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Oh, he's had a chance! Really well taken goal. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Speed of thoughts, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Oh, it's come loose! And it's Camavinga. Lovely ball and a real chance now.
The attendance for
Rashford.
this match was 71,649.
Isak. Oh, it's Raul. Nicely worked. Now it's Haaland. Good running, strong and purposeful. Onana. Hernandez. Brazil finding their passes. Now it's Raul. Well read, nice interception. Modric. Neymar. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Cristiano Ronaldo! That is decidedly lacking.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Hernandez. Now it's Raul. He's a sharp little ball here. Takes a shot! Alexander-Arnold gets it away. It's a pretty loose pass. Ronaldo takes control of it and he's on the move.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Van Dijk is there and he can get that clear. Looking for the run. Great chance! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Decent chance! Header comes in! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. And he shoots! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper. Corner number 2 then. Dani Olmo with the short one. And it's Amadou Onana. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Modric. Neymar. And he's there to retrieve it. Camavinga tries a shot! And the ball's come loose here.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Now it's Raul. And here's Isak. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Isak simply can't escape his critics. He deserves an earful after that.
Now it's Raul. Shot a goal! He's kept it out just. So, third corner of the game. And he's there to clear it. Hernandez. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Raul. Modric. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Isak. And he's had a hit. And for sure, that was not one of his best. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Foden. And Alexander-Arnold. Upamecano. And that will be the final act. Brazil have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be only one outcome.
Quick reminder today that parking in the area
and after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Please use